Good afternoon, everyone, and hello to our viewers listening on the radio or our listeners on the radio. We're looking at the 2 o'clock advisory, and we're finding those maximum sustained winds holding at 120 miles per hour. Pressure 963 millibars. The system is moving toward the northwest at 12 miles per hour, and the center of circulation is 70 miles south of Long Island, Bahamas. This massive system spreading out plenty of clouds and rains and gusty conditions already for some of these islands. The projected path, noting no changes here since the last one. We'll of course get that next full advisory at 5 o'clock, but the system moving toward the northwest, and as we're moving into tomorrow, the closest approach is still anticipated for South Florida tomorrow afternoon. Thereafter, it could stick pretty close to the east coast of Florida. And if you're looking at this forecast cone and getting excited because you're following it down the middle thinking this is going to be far away enough offshore that it's not going to be too bad for us here, well, any little wiggle back over to the west could put us in an even worse situation. So just keep that in mind. So this is the projected path we're following. I do want to talk about the local conditions we're already feeling out there in terms of some gusty showers coming through. You know exactly what I'm talking about if you live in Pembroke Park or Miami Shores. You've already had some of these little rains coming through. We can see more lurking off the coast of Broward. Those are going to be riding in as well. They're generally moving from the northeast and traveling on down toward the southwest. So into Miami-Dade, we're finding some of those showers moving on through. In and out of the downpours. These downpours, they're pretty hefty at times. If you've seen some of our local pictures just outside, you've noticed the rain is pretty heavy. Hialeah involved in this quick passing downpour. Westchester, some heavy rains moving toward you. This is all on the extreme outer fringes, little bands, if you will, coming in around Hurricane Matthew. So this is what we're going to be looking at as we're moving through the rest of the afternoon. I now want to bring in our hurricane specialist, Max Mayfield, for a lot more on the system, its current position, and what it means for Bahamas at this very moment.
Okay, and again, just a reminder, don't get overly stressed out when those outer rain bands move over us like they're doing now. Those are, going to be quick moving and not be that powerful. The core is still yet to come. One thing I really want to talk about here is the forecast and the uncertainty. You can see the well-defined eye right here. If the Hurricane Center had a perfect forecast, and they don't want you to think they're going to have a perfect forecast, but it goes something like that, and it kind of parallels the east coast of Florida. And the average forecast error over the last 5 years in 24 hours is about 50 miles. That's the average forecast error. So, if in 24 hours it's 50 miles to the right, that core of the hurricane is going to stay off the coast. If, however, it's 50 miles to the left, that brings the core of a major hurricane on shore. So it really, really makes a huge difference there, and I just want to be sure we remember that. Looking at the cone here, I just want to keep emphasizing this. The impact will extend out beyond the cone. I'm going to say that a lot, but I just really want people to understand that because a lot of people misuse that cone there. And here's the timeline again. The core, I really think of the red and the orange, the hurricane force and the strong tropical storm force winds. There we are right now. By tomorrow morning, that core is going to be the northwestern Bahamas. The storm force winds, getting closer to us. The atmosphere never looks this clean, but that's the idea anyway. This is the radii from the National Hurricane Center, and then continuing on, the track there. It's absolutely critical how close that core gets to us on the impacts that we'll see.
Yeah, that's going to make the difference in terms of the winds. When you talk about the tropical storm force, 39 to 57 and then 58 to 73, any little shift to the west and the winds could be a lot stronger here.
Right. If we're on the low end of that, the tropical storm force winds, that's not that big a deal. But if we're on the upper end, 50, 60, 70 miles per hour close to hurricane force, there's a big, big difference there.
Yes, there is. And we're going to talk more about the potential impacts from the winds that we get. I'll have a breakdown of the kinds of things that could happen here. I know a lot of you out there are already preparing. You've got your shutters up and ready for whatever Matthew brings your way. But we'll have a lot more coming up about that in just a second.